Hi. I'm sorry. So last night I was attending a meetup and I met with a young lady who is working on getting into the field of coding. She's actually attending a boot camp in Columbus. And I'll just start sharing some of the resources that we use here at Hawking just because I felt being sociable, I suppose. And one of the things that I mentioned was HubSpot Academy and how it's a really cool resource to kind of increase your skill set that you may not get, through the traditional means of online learning or any kind of learning platform. Now, HubSpot Academy, if you're not familiar with it, is a customer relationship management tool. Well, okay, you go back. HubSpot is a customer relationship management tool. HubSpot Academy is an online platform where you can learn some various aspects of customer relationship management and some other things in regards to digital media. Honestly, I've never really heard of HubSpot before coming to Hawking College. My interaction with CRM tools was more limited to Salesforce and PeopleSoft. I do like HubSpot though, and I really like HubSpot Academy. I think it's really well done as a course. It's easy to follow, easy to learn, and you receive certifications which are recognized by LinkedIn, which is always a plus. And it's one of the reasons that I have my students, complete HubSpot Academy certifications so that they can build up their LinkedIn portfolio and gain experiences and knowledge in some areas that we don't hit very much in our classroom. So gives them a more well-rounded education and looks great for them, in their curriculum, LinkedIn and CV and whatnot, and just to help them build and grow in their career. So I'm gonna put my glasses back on because I'm blind. Okay. So the URL is HubSpot Academy. It's academy.hubspot.com. And I'm in incognito mode, so hopefully nothing of mine is saved in the cache and it's gonna prevent anything from being new. So I'm going to sign up for free courses, and I am going to use. Trying to think of one that I haven't used yet. Sometimes I've used previous names and other emails, then I'm running out. So let's try this one. My maiden name. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to create my account. I'm going to hide that. Okay, one of the things you do need is a website URL. And if you don't have one for whatever reason, which you probably don't, unless you had a reason, by default, most people don't have a URL. My recommendation is going to WordPress. And this video isn't to talk about WordPress, so I'm not going to go through the instructions of creating a free WordPress site, and which will give you a URL. That's going to be another video. I just try to keep these videos kind of short and focused, so I don't want to deviate from HubSpot Academy. But if you go to WordPress.com and create a free website web page, you can do it. It's not too difficult, and just copy the URL like I have right here, and you paste that in there, and you can name it whatever you want. Tasha Sloan, just to keep some continuity, know what I'm doing. Okay. So if you were doing a freelancing, if you're starting to get into the freelancing business, and if you already have a name for organization or your consulting agency, you can do that. How many people work at your company? Me, myself, and I. So I'm going to put one. Has your company marketing agency? Nope. Complete sign up. And it says our HubSpot Academy is ready. So now we're going to navigate a little bit through the different resources that's in the Learning Center here at HubSpot Academy. And so there's tracks. You can go by categories: marketing, sales, service, yada, yada. I should say that. Beginner, intermediate, expert, and startups. You can go to status, like things that you started that you're in progress and expiring soon. Because there is an expiration on the certificates. And my team, if I had a team, I have no team. So let's kind of go through here a little bit. Let's start with startups. That sounds kind of interesting. So you can do a track called the Growth Accelerator. and it tells you the kind of the key points that it hits of the marketing, sales, and you can get certifications. So you can explore this track. Let's explore that track. I'm going to mute that. So what I like about this is the videos are really well done. The people in there are engaging. The videos are not terribly long. I'm trying to see how long this video is. This one just made me a liar. This is 47 minutes. Most of them are not that long. Most of them are about a few minutes long. They're not that bad, but I guess this was not the one to pick. Let's try this one. YouTube marketing course. I'm actually doing this, and it's really interesting on my other HubSpot Academy, the one I didn't just make just now. So, and this is like 9 minutes, 12 minutes. That's a longer one, 31 minutes, 26. But even in these little subs, in these categories, they're actually broken down into smaller, bite-sized videos. And there is, tells you what it is about, the total video length of whichever one I'm in. There's quizzes, which helps keeps, make sure you have a good understanding of what's going on. Let's see. So another way you can look through this is, let's not do startup anymore, because that was not giving me good examples. You can do content like website design. You can do getting started with a HubSpot template setup. That's something you can use, because HubSpot does do website designs. It's a website management tool. It's similar to like WordPress, I think, in my personal opinion. Just it's another way of creating a website. So that's something you can look into. There is another way to look at something. And I'm always kind of clumsy at it in the beginning. So lessons. I'm trying to think. I want to hit pause on this real quick because I don't want to waste time trying to figure out. Pause. Okay, I'm back. Get back in the incognito one. Okay, so I'm back. It took me a few minutes because, like I said, just to get into what I'm getting ready to show you, it's really clumsy for me. And what I actually have to do, because this is where I was at after I created the account, I actually just have to go to academy.hubspot.com again instead of just navigating it right through here. I don't know, it's a quirk, or maybe it's just me. So I am in HubSpot Academy. I'm still signed in because you can see my name up here. And let's see. So what I was wanting to show you was actually the certifications that are available. So you can browse up here, but I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to try to figure that out again. Let's see. So content marketing, email marketing, inbound sales, growth-driven design. It's less than 5 hours long. You can view all courses. So the one that we've done recently is social media certification. And we go ahead and click start now. That one's also less than 5 hours. You say yes and continue with that user. Continue. And one of the reasons that I have my students start off with social media certification with HubSpot is because I tell them the importance of considering themselves as a brand. Whether they're going to go in the freelancing round or whether they're going to go with a company, they are a brand. They need to, think of themselves as a brand. And promote themselves in such a way on social media, connect with people virtually and in person through meetups, and virtually, through Twitter and other social media resources out there. So this is, it's for a business, but I want them to think of themselves as a business. So one of the things that they do is, we start off with the social media certification. I like it. I think it's really well done. It's less than 5 hours. There are quizzes and you get a certification. at the end, showing that you have it, that you've completed it. And I'll be honest with you, it took me a couple times to pass mine. So it's, it's not super easy. It's not super hard. You just gotta, know it. You gotta take it seriously. It's not one of those ones that you can just do on a whim. Um, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and log into my LinkedIn account. What account, what email am I using? I'm probably still using my Hotmail. Probably shouldn't, but because when I'm working on like resume, learning how to be a professional resume writer, and evidently Hotmail is defunct. It's like, okay. Yeah. So this is, my LinkedIn account. Okay, yeah. So this is a social media certification. This is what it looks like. Social media certified. I did it earlier this year. It's valid for, it looks like it's a couple of years. So it's a legitimate certification that's acknowledged on LinkedIn, which is nice. To me, that gives a little bit more, makes it a little bit more valid. So, and then you can see some of the other ones that I completed. So I'm going to go back to here. Get back into that. I'm going to show you something else. That's what always messes me up. And that's when I have to just go to academy.hubspot.com and just start over from that, because that is where the rub is for me. Let's say you content marketing, email marketing, inbound. So if you're getting into sales, or if you're getting into the marketing, which a lot of people are, in this particular field, because they want to, go into freelancing, and they want, you need some skills other than just, knowing how to code. So one of the other popular topics is SEO, search engine optimization, learning what it is and how that works. There is a method to the madness of SEO. So HubSpot has a really good, resource on completing it. So sometimes you get certificates, like I showed you earlier with my social media one on LinkedIn, and sometimes it's just you completed it. It's not necessarily a certification, but you can still put it on LinkedIn. So that's pretty much, I just wanted to show you what HubSpot Academy was and how to navigate it, how to create an account. And, if you don't have a URL, just go to WordPress and follow the instructions on to creating a free account. Might do a video on that later on. It's not too difficult. And I think it's, like I said, the whole accessing, having to go to the URL of academy.hubspot.com as opposed to just going through the Learning Center. It's probably just, user error on my part, but for me, that's a kind of a rough transition. But, overall, I really like HubSpot Academy, and highly recommend it. And that's why I make my students do it. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.